Happy Wednesday. I have to clean this off real quick. I should have done that first, but I forgot to. A little bit better. I hope you guys are doing great today. I am just getting my face done. A little workout for my face, a little fall workout. So, I'm going to try out this new product. This new brush that I got. Never used anything like this before, so we're gonna just try it out. Now, of course, I already have all of my primer on. I've already got my SPF lotion on, and now I'm applying Our Touch Minerals in here. Hey, John. Hi, Leah. Trying out some new stuff today. So I put some products in my hand. And I think I'm just gonna use my, you know what, I won't use my fingers. I'll use this brush first. So I'm just gonna kind of put this on here like war paint. How are y'all doing on this beautiful day? Okay, so here we go. Try this guy. It's very different. It's really soft. I'm like brushing your face. Goes on pretty good though. Assuming you just do little. There's not any instructions, so I'm assuming you just brush it. Kind of different. I'm actually glad that I had an appointment makeover today that has canceled at least 10 times. At least 10. I'm not giving up though. One of these days this woman is not going to be sick or have kid issues. But instead, I get to spend the day, or not the day, but at least the next little bit with you people. I haven't been live in a little bit, so. Alright, so this brush is called Sweep. So hence the sweeping action, I guess. Pretty cool, huh? Looks like it gets on there pretty evenly. Definitely different. Alright, so now, as you can see, I have my circles are a little darker today, so I'm going to use Taffeta first. You don't need a whole lot. A little bit on there, and I'm going to use a little bit of my rose water to thin it out. As well as my blending bud. It's about time to wash these guys. I love these though because you can totally, reuse them over and over again. You get 2 of them for 20 bucks. It's like the best deal ever, and they don't fall apart. Pretty awesome. So it is absolutely gorgeous outside today, y'all. I love these fall days. It just makes me want to go like take pictures of leaves. I was kind of thinking about some makeup to do that looks like the autumn leaves, because we have some really great fall colors this year. I'm like, it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so I need just a little bit more of my Taffeta concealer. So if you have dark circles under your eyes, you just want to use a little bit of a darker concealer at first. Liquid, of course. go ahead and do your triangle. And that way you are making them go away. So then once we get all of our eye makeup on, we'll do highlighting. I am gonna use my Sculpting Trio kit today. But that way if you have any problem areas, you can just cover them right up and nobody will know. I'm gonna use just a little bit of my pressed mineral powder in Taffeta. Hi, Leslie! With my big puff brush because I don't want to put a lot of it on, I just want a little bit of a matte. If you need heavier coverage though, using your sponge that it comes with works fabulous too. Okay, next I'm going to grab the Sculpting Trio in medium. I am going to add a little bit of my Uplift Beauty Serum, and that's just because it makes it more, to me it makes it more applicable. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. One little bitty drop is plenty. Then I'm going to grab my brush, use the slanted end. And we're just going to go to town. So you want to do your forehead. If you have a bigger forehead, you'll want to bring down the line a bit. If you have a smaller forehead, you really may not even need to go on the forehead. And then you're going to come to where your ear is, and you're going to come straight down from the top of your ear. And you're going to come just to the center of your eyeball and stop there. And we're going to come on the jawline just underneath. And then don't forget to really blend. You're going to definitely want to blend there. If you have more of a double chin, you really want to do it just a little bit further down, even like really shade under there, underneath your neckline. And we'll do a little on the chin, underneath the lip. I'm going to take, I feel like a hair tickling me. I'm going to take my little brush to do my nose. I just like this one because it's more slanted and I feel like I can get more precise on my nose. And then, if you're not really sure where to go, you can always watch on here, and it actually shows you where to place the stuff too. In case you're like, oh, I can't remember where I'm supposed to put it. And then I'm going to take this guy again, and just gently tap it. Hi, Sarah! Working out the face. be totally honest, I was totally feeling a little bit like a lack of energy, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta work out my face. I always get more energy after you do your makeup. Okay, so we are done with the contour part. And then for my highlight, I'm gonna wait to do the highlight until after I do my eyes. So I can't really decide which colors I want to do because, like, I have these 3 awesome palettes. I mean, you know, I have 5 of them. These 3 are the ones that I've like limited down to. So I'm just sort of gonna play. I've got a couple of ideas, but palette number 5 is so awesome, and it's just perfect. So we're gonna see what we're gonna come up with. But first things first, I need to put on my eye primer. And if you have not used our eye primer before, you should, because it will not only keep your product on all day, it will make it so that your shadows don't crease. And it's really excellent for putting on like your lips as well. You know how like you get those little lines in your lips? Well, if you use a little bit of the primer on, it will make it so that your lipstick doesn't run into those lines. Plus, it's gonna leave your lipstick on longer. Now, of course, if we're doing lip stains, you don't have anything on your lips. You want your lips to be super dry. Another great thing is if you have really big pores, this is great for pores to fill it in. So you get 3 things to use this with in one tube. Okay, so while that's drying, we'll go ahead and do eyebrows. And I kind of changed it up a little bit, but most of the time I just use our liner and brow pencils because they're just really easy, and I love how it has like a little spoolie thing on the end. And I just feel like, of course, you know, the more you do stuff, the easier it becomes. But now I gotta find it. I was trying to be all organized. Not organized today. I'm probably staring right at it. Like, these are them, these are just the wrong colors. So we may be using a different tactic if I can't find it today. Well, fine. Can't find it, so. Oh, aha, aha. Okay, so I love this little spoolie thing. It has nothing on it, but it's just really awesome to like get your eyebrows into like the shape that you want them. And then this side, you don't even have to sharpen, it's already ready. And just want to stay right on the top of your brow. Sorry, my light's getting all crazy. You're gonna go up on your natural arch is where you want to go up. And then once you hit that point, you want to start coming back down. And then I'm gonna take it to here because today I'm gonna do a pretty cool, I'm gonna do a liquid eyeliner. So I'm gonna have, you're kind of wanting to make a circle. So when we do the eyeliner, it's gonna go whoop, and these two are gonna kind of meet. And that's the way you do that part. So then once I have that line, you kind of come up and then do the same thing on the bottom. And I'm just going really, really lightly. Little baby stroke. I don't know why my face is reflecting that. Then a little bit more. We'll do the same thing on this side. Hi, Bobby. I hope you are having a great Wednesday so far. So I've got an event that starts tomorrow. It goes for 4 days. 4 days. So if you are, what did I just say? Just got primer on my hair. So it's gonna be for 4 days. In the Pacific Northwest, off of like Northwest Cornell. It's Curvy Chic. But I will be slinging makeup out there. It's a really, really cool event in April, so I'm excited about it. But you know, from me getting hit by a school bus, it's like 2 weeks ago, I guess. And they still haven't come to the company, the school bus. Their people haven't come to do the adjustment. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about getting all my stuff over there. Kind of a pain in the butt, you know? Very inconvenient when a school bus hits you. Especially when it wasn't your fault. Not that I think getting hit by a school bus should be, you know, easy on everyone, but I tell you what, ever since I actually got, or we got hit by one, I feel like that there are a lot of school bus accidents out there. Like the insurance company didn't even like question us at all. They were like, oh, okay, we'll get an estimate. Well, we got it, but it was much higher than what they were expecting. So now we have to have a third party insurance people come and check it out. I'm like, what the what? Like, just fix my dang car, people. I got things to do. Okay, so now that our primer's dry, our brows are done, let's get started. Okay, so I think first things first is I'm gonna use Elated as kind of like my base. And this is from palette number 1. And I'm just gonna use my my angled shadow brush. And we're just gonna put it all on there. And it really, I mean, obviously you can't even hardly tell that I'm using it because it's like almost the color of my skin. But the reason why I'm doing this is it's gonna make blending all the other colors that I use, it's gonna make blending so much easier. And it won't be splotchy. Maybe we'll do like a little halo. Halo! Okay, so I think next I'm going to do, should I do Brave or Chipper? Brave or Chipper? Oh, you can't see. Chipper, Brave. I think I'm gonna go Chipper. Why not? So I'm gonna do Chipper. I'm just gonna do a little on the inside here. Very lightly. Just like so. I tell you what, when you have so many different colors, And I used to be the girl that used to wear like the same shadow, the same colors, day after day, year after year. And now I go to bed and I trying to think of what in the world look I want to do for the next day. Okay, so I know we're looking a little crazy right now, but that's just part of it. Okay, then, okay, so we did shipper. Now, I'm gonna do a little bit of Tender, and Tender is from our palette number 4. I'm just gonna kind of put that in the center just to lighten it up a little bit. And because I have really big eyes, they can be hooded. So for me, I go all the way up because then when I have my eyes open, I still want you to be able to see my eyeshadow. So if you have hooded eyes, you might want to try this. Try this version of you. Okay, got a little bit of 4. Now, we're gonna do, I'm gonna start with using, I think we're gonna do this Vintage first. Let's see how this is gonna look. Just a little on the center. We're definitely gonna be doing some blending here for sure. At first I was gonna use like Happy, which is our new matte. Try to just put this way, right? Yeah. Then I thought, no, I'll try something different. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna go with Vindictive. Do you love how I'm just playing here, seeing what we come up with? Making up my own rules today. Who am I kidding? I'm making my own rules every day. Okay, so I'm gonna do some blending here with my deluxe brush. It has no product on it. And don't you worry, we are going to end up doing a little bit of concealer here when we go to do the highlight. So it's gonna be totally separated. The eyebrow to our eyeshadow ratio. Okay, so that's just kind of looking like really tame, right? So it sounds like not very bright, not the normal Carrie brightness that I like. So we're gonna come in here. I'm gonna use a little bit of Suspicious, I think. Ooh, not that brush. Still using the angled one. Need some more sparkle. A little more Vintage. Now, you know, I could add, you know what, I think I am. I'm gonna add some rose water to my brush. And that you'll see is really gonna pop the vintage just a little bit brighter. When I go to blend it again, okay. Doing just a little bit more of Suspicious. And then a little more of Vindictive in our center. Looking pretty. Very fall-y. And I think just to give it a little bit, just gonna blend a little bit here. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of Fearless. Just on the edge of my outer. Hi, Shelby. Okay. So Fearless is this pretty purple. So I'm gonna just kind of apply it on this outer side, just really lightly. Because I just want to give it a little more, even though we were sort of doing a little bit of a halo, I kind of want to give it a little bit more of an edge. Okay, then we're going to do some blending. Because it's coming together. And remember, we haven't done any of our concealer, like our highlighters or anything, so it will all come together very nicely. A little more Vindictive here just in the center. I feel like this could actually be really pretty for Mardi Gras too. I actually think that would be really fun to go to the iHeartRadio show. so we still have definition. And then I think what I'll do is I'll take my liner shade brush, maybe. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Suspicious first and kind of just come down on my bottom line here. Kind of connecting these a little bit here. And then I'm going to take Vindictive in the front, kind of come across there. Hi, Nicole. Okay, so I think we're looking pretty even. Now that I'm going to tone all this down, because I'm going to take my Scarlet Concealer, and I'm going to spray it with rose water on my hand. And I'm going to use this actually on my highlight since we did the contour already. Now we gotta lighten up our face here. And I'm gonna use a little bit of my concealer brush as well as my blending bud. Since we're gonna be going on places we've already gone, so I'm gonna just kind of like pat it out here. And then I'm going to take my bud and come in here very gently. And then to get by my eyebrow, because since we went up so high, I want to clean all that up. I just flatten out my brush. I'm just going to come right underneath. And we're just going to go right above our eyebrow, just to kind of clean that up, as well as doing the highlight at the same time. It looks a bit better. See, it just looks cleaner. You can now see the definition between my my brow. But because of my hooded eyes, we actually have to put the eyeshadow on my brow bone, so that way when my eyes are open you can see all of our pretty colors. Because what was happening is a lot of women, they're like, oh, I used all these colors. And then when, I mean, you can't walk around with your eyes closed all the time. So if you actually put it on your bone instead of just on your eyelid, and you keep it clean afterwards, it looks really nice. And then everybody can still see your pretty eyes. Okay, so clean on this side. I think it looks really good. So now we're gonna do the same thing on my left eye. I'm gonna spray it with rose water again. And I'm only doing that in case you're just joining, is so that I can thin it out. And also, if you're watching and you feel like this video could help you, or maybe somebody else you know, feel free to tap on the screen. You hold down on it, you can subscribe to me, and then you could pass this video on. You can share it with some of your friends. So we got there, so now I'm just going to take this guy and really blend it in. And notice I'm not swiping, I'm just blending. Hi, Robin! Then we're going to come back again to clean up underneath the brow. So that we get our definition. And a little highlight at the same time. And then I'm going to take my other little blending brush to work on this because I want it to be a lot lighter. I'm going to take this guy. I'm just going to do just a little blending, very lightly, because I'm just trying to soften soften a little bit. It's like the perfect song, dancing until September. Dance party! Okay, so we are a lot softer, not quite as dramatic. And I just want to clean this part up just a little bit more. Then we're going to finish the highlight part. I'm going to come a little bit on my chin. Just on the tip of my nose. Okay, we are good, I think, right there. Now I'm gonna do my liquid liner, and I'm gonna use our Proper, which is this color. The liquid. Grab my mirrors if I can. Otherwise, I end up going down further and further. And then y'all can't see me. So, I'll try it this way. This part always tickles me. So, if you're new at using liner, feel free to start in the center. Like if you're a little bit concerned, you can kind of just start in the center as close as you can to your actual eyelid. And then you can even go to the outside first if you want, or second, I mean. And then when you're gonna do your flick, so you notice as I'm doing this, I have my pen this way. So now we're gonna just change. We're gonna change the way we are putting it on. We're gonna go upward, and I'm gonna go up towards my eyebrow. Now, if you have a lot of skin on your eyes, that's okay, like me. Instead of it being one like swoop, you might need to just take it in little baby steps, so that when you relax your eye, your flick is not all wavy. And remember, I'm aiming it at the end of my brow, so that we're sort of making a little circle there. And then I could leave it this way, but I'm not. I'm gonna draw it across this way now. So I'm gonna tighten my eye as much as I can. And then I'm gonna come down at an angle. And then I'm gonna fill this part in. Just like that. Not too shabby. Okay, then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. And then I'm gonna change it and I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna draw it across. Now you may have noticed I have like a little bit of a mess up right there, but I can fix it without you having to worry about ruining the rest of your makeup. So all you're gonna need is a little bit of your Glorious primer. And remember, guys, to always have your liquid liners face down, the caps down. So I'm gonna take a little bit of my Glorious primer. And you can use a Q-tip, you can use whatever you want to use. I'm just using this little thing. So I'm just getting it on here. And then all I'm gonna do is just barely take that little extra spot out. See? Now you didn't ruin the rest of your makeup. So many women, like, you know, you spit or something and they end up just having to like get frustrated and have to like totally redo their makeup. Well, you don't want to do that. And then same here. Hi, Debbie. I finished your glasses, Debbie. I'll have to show you. They're so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little, before we get to my mascara and blush, I'm going to take a little bit of the NYX HD powder with this cool brush, and I'm just going to tap it here. Hi, Wade. Then, I think I was going to use Seductive, but I think I might use Sophisticated, maybe? A little bit Sophisticated. I think that's one I'm going to use. Get my blush brush here. Oh no! Blush brush. Yeah, I hope you like them. I think they're really great. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a really bold lip today, but I'm gonna show you how to make it bold, but yet not super bold, because every woman can wear a bold lip. Trust me, you can all do it. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and put my first coat of mascara on. And I will be using my 3D Fiber Lashes in mascara. But first, I like to do just a little bit of the generic, because as you can see, I have no lashes. So we just have to get a little bit of, a little extra help. Hi, Kirsten. A little extra help here. I love using our 3D Fiber Lashes because it used to be all about falsies, but falsies are horrible for your eyes. Hi, Taryn. So obviously this doesn't do much. You're kind of like, okay, Carrie, that doesn't do anything. But just wait until I do the 3D Fiber. So I'm going to go ahead and use the the transplanting gel, which is just a fancy word for mascara. I'm going to try to get every single eyelash. I'm going to come on this side. And while it's still wet, I'm going to immediately take our fibers and then put the fibers on. And you want to do like a pretty hefty coat on there. And then we're going to take our hair dryer on high and hot. And blow them up. So you can see it's curling it, but it's also taking away the fibers, any extra fibers. I know this seems crazy, but it totally works. And then we're going to go to the other eye while that's still kind of drying before we add the transplanting gel again, which will extend it again. And this mascara actually will give you 400% more volume and length. 400%. But you have to make sure that you're actually getting this mascara from an actual person, not from online, unless it's like the unique website. Because otherwise you're not getting a real thing, you're getting a fake item. This is not available. Packaging looks really similar, but it's not us. So I don't want you to be disappointed trying to save a couple dollars. Okay, and we're gonna blow this one up again. You can see I have fibers all over. This just helps. So yeah, remember if you want to see any other makeovers that I'm doing, tips and tricks, make sure that you tap the screen and subscribe to me. So then you can get notified whenever I have a new video. And we can chat. Okay, now we're going to do our second coat. This is where it really starts to really give you that extra length. Now I always do an additional coat because I have, again, no eyelashes. But I like to have big eyelashes. So I'm going to do this again, just real gently. Now kind of focus more on the tips of my eyes. Then the hair dryer one more time. Whew, my face gets hot because that's really hot. And then I'm gonna do this last coat. And then I'll do a little, I don't actually put the fibers on my bottom lashes. I just do the transplanting gel, the mascara. And what's really cool is it's waterproof, or I should say water resistant. There has been some people that have actually jumped in a swimming pool with their mascara on. I have not been, well, A, I don't jump in the swimming pool that often, but B, not been that brave to do that. But it does work. Like, got a little something there. Okay. We're almost done. Okay, then we're gonna do our lips, and we are done. We got our full workout on our face. Hey Jen, I hope you're feeling better. Okay, so now we're going for a bold lip. I'm gonna use Prim, which is also one of our, it's an eyeliner, but you can use all of our liners either on your eyes or your lips. I'm gonna go a little bit below my lip. Then, okay. So now that, like, drawing this underneath is gonna make your lips look bigger. And then to make a little bit of a softer bowl lip, what you can do is you can add a lip bonbon, which is one of our tinted moisturizers. And you're gonna apply that first. And then I'm gonna use Fortunate, which I just had out. Well to do. Upscale. There we go. Okay, so I think I said Fortunate, but I'm actually going to use Excessive. And I'm just going to tap this on my lip. Now before I was using my fancy finger, but now we have this cool lip brush. Okay, so then I'm gonna take a little bit of my Sexy Pigment and just put it in the lid. This time I am gonna use my finger. And I'm just gonna apply this in the center. And then a little bit up here. So you still are wearing a bold lip, but just tamer. And because I feel like you can never have too much sparkle, I decided I'm gonna use a little bit of the Sexy in my brow. Right under, just really lightly underneath my brow bone. And in this corner of my eye. And the reason why you want to, especially if you have small eyes, of course I have huge eyes, but if you have smaller eyes, putting a lighter color in your corner here is really going to open up your eyes and make them look much bigger. All right, so we are done, people. And I will put in the comments everything that I used in case you would like to purchase anything. If you need help with skin colors, I'm really good at color matching. So other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and I will be coming live again at some point tomorrow, and then for, of course, our Fix It Friday. So subscribe to me, push on the screen, and that way you can see when I'm on live. See what kind of shenanigans I get into. Okay? So I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!